Live from the Buffalo Wild Wings studio, here's Sports Nightly.
They got me standing today, so you know it must be a big show. Welcome into Sports Nightly. I'm Yaw Bonsu. It is win or go home for the Walleye, down 3-1 in the Kelly Cup Finals, and this is familiar territory for Toledo. Ever since returning to play after the COVID-19 pandemic in the 2021-22 season, Toledo is 0-3 in playoff series when falling behind 3-1. The Walleye have only forced a Game 6 one time in that stretch. That was last year against the Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals. And today, a chance for the Walleye to do it again and bring this series back home to the Huntington Center. The arena was rocking, and it only got louder in the first period. A little over 8.5 to go. A lot of traffic in front of the net. Jan Bednar gets the save. Nicholas Gay wrapping around the net, sends the puck to Anthony Bukaj, who scores on the one-timer. His 10th goal of the season. Lions lead 1-0. Early third period, Billy Moskal gliding through the middle of the ice, leaves it for Matt Anderson, who scores. Anderson had 2 goals in the regular season and is now up to 7 in the postseason. That ties the game for Toledo. Game knotted at 1. Minutes later, Justin Ducharme swings it to Chris Jandrick, who takes the lead back for the Lions. His second goal of this series gives the Lions a 2-1 lead. Charles Riviere tacked on 2 empty netters to put this game away. Lions not only win 4-1, but take the series 4-1. Charles Riviere is the Kelly Cup champion. Thank you, guys. Great work all season. And there you have it, the Toledo hockey season coming to an end. A 4-1 defeat in the Kelly Cup Finals. After taking Game 1 of the final at home, you almost felt like Toledo really tipped the scales and could possibly win the whole thing. But the Lions, in only their 4th year in the league, win 4 straight games to win the Kelly Cup. When I sat down with Anthony Wayne pitcher Molly Connor, I asked her, how far can this Generals team go? She said, I have no doubt we can win a state title. Here we are, 10 days later. Anthony Wayne is back in its 4th Final Four in 5 years, but the Generals haven't won a state championship since 2001. I wasn't even born yet, but the journey to raise that Division II crown continues today. There's Molly Connor getting ready. Anthony Wayne taking on Mount Vernon. Trip to the state title game on the line. Bottom of the third, Generals down 2-0. 2 runners on. The Generals come marching back. Lila Carrizales pops one into right. It falls between 3 defenders. Addie Baining scores. Anthony Wayne draws within 1. Later in the inning, 2 runners in scoring position. Peyton DeTrey laying down the bunt. Keely Pollard hesitates to throw to home. It's a fielder's choice to first base. Kenley White scores. We've got a tie game in Akron. Bottom of the 4th, runner on second. Casey Joe Carter firing a laser to left field. Off the glove of Brooke Dovenbarger, Connor scores to give the Generals the lead. 3 unanswered runs for the Gens. They lead 3-2. Skip ahead to the top of the 7th. A-Dub up 4-3. Presley Pope goes deep to center field. It drops. Mia Joyner scores. Game tied at 4. Moments later, Harley Stindl lines one to right. The go-ahead RBI puts the Yellow Jackets up 5-4. Anthony Wayne couldn't recover. The General season ends with a 5-4 loss in the state Final Four. Thank you, guys. And yes, it is the end of the road for the Generals. A heartbreaking finish for what has been an amazing career and season for seniors Molly Connor and Carly Messenger. They are the only 2 seniors on this team, so you already know Anthony Wayne will not be rebuilding, but reloading for what should be an amazing 2026 run. 458. That is the number of wins for Springfield head coach Rob Grodz in his time leading the Blue Devils. This year marks his 4th trip to the state Final Four, and while his team in 2015 that went 29-2 may have been his best, his 2025 squad may be his tightest. Every interview you hear from Coach or Kenya Crowley or Cameron Hall always mentions the tight relationship that this team has formed. And today, a chance to finish the job. Springfield against the world as the Blue Devils look for their 1st state title. Springfield and Dover. Bottom of the 1st, Jenna Mulk is the first at-bat for the Crimson Tornadoes. And on the first pitch, she knocks it deep to left field. That ball is gone. What a way to start a state title game. Dover leads 1-0. Later in the inning, Olivia McHugh smacks one into left field. Andrella Espino stumbles and recovers for the catch. What a grab for Espino. Can we see that again? Big-time players making big-time plays in the state title game. Bottom of the 2nd, Charlie Reese finds a gap in left field. Espino can't come up with the grab this time. Ariana Amel is sprinting her way home. and she beats the throw to the plate. Crimson Tornadoes up 2-0. Blue Devils currently trail 5-0 in the bottom of the 6th. That game is on the BCSN Plus app right now. If you haven't downloaded it, you are missing out on a thriller. Download it now from the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, Amazon App Store. Search BCSN. Why? Because live local sports, you're probably annoyed hearing it from me by now all the time, but live local sports are always on the BCSN Plus app. We've reached the pinnacle of the track and field season with the state championship meets for Division 1, 2, and 3 happening today. At Jesse Owens Stadium, Nicole Weaving is there detailing our top performers from the area. Thank you, Nicole. Coming up, some Saturday night baseball. Mud Hens in action. Highlights after the break. Welcome back to Sports Nightly. Let's play some baseball. Mud Hens and Clippers. Top of the first, runner in scoring position. Jace Young cracks one into left field. That's enough for a single, but Young says you only live once. Why not go for 2? And Young is safe at second. Justin Henry Malloy scores. Young back in the minors after hitting 111 in 18 games with the Tigers, but makes an immediate impact. Toledo up 1-0. Clippers getting their lick back in the bottom of the 6th. Milan Tolentino, that name sounds familiar. A 393-foot bomb to right field. That ball is out of here. A 2-run shot for Tolentino, his 8th homer of the season, 2nd of the series. Clippers lead 2-1 and hold on for the win. Series finale is tomorrow at 1:05. Coming up, we were thinking there have been so many winner-go-home games. Why not take a break from that and go on a tour of Canada? Stay with us. They say you will do better in Toledo. Well, in Trois-Rivières, the slogan is 1,000 ways to love it. I don't know how to say it in French, though. Anyway, our very own Mark Kuntz spent time in Quebec this week and discovered a city not unlike our own, both on the river, with the love of sports, and full of hidden gems. Thank you, Mark. Coming up, although we've come to the end of the road, or whatever Boys to Men said. Revisiting the Walleye's Kelly Cup final loss after the break. Welcome back. Playing without postseason goal leader Trenton Bliss out with an injury, the Walleye season comes to an end, losing 4 straight games in the finals. A major reason why Toledo fell short in the Kelly Cup finals, an out-of-this-world performance by Trois-Rivières goalie Luke Cavalin. The finals MVP had a save percentage of .958 in the 5 games against Toledo. He was named all 3 stars in the Game 5 clincher with 49 shots. The Fish had their chances both in quality and quantity.
He's a hell of a goalie. You just got to tip your cap. Just one of those things. He's good. We got to him, and he just didn't go in. He was good at. He was better at his job than what we were doing on our end.
Score update from that state title game. Springfield falling to Dover 10-0 in 6 innings. We'll be right back. Tomorrow is the day we honor the best in our area with the BCSN Honors. It's a celebration of what has just been an amazing year in sports in the Toledo area. Here are the nominees for Team of the Year. We have 2 teams from Anthony Wayne, ditto, volleyball and basketball, both of which were state runner-ups. Toledo Christian State Championship 8-man football team is a nominee. You have St. Francis boys basketball who made it to the state final, and you have conference and league champs in Ottawa Hills baseball and Perrysburg softball. It's been a crazy week. Thank you guys for joining us. Have a great night.